So a friend of mine asked me a really good question. They would like to take a 14-inch handle and make it a 20-inch handle. And they were asking, how would I go about tracing that? And I came up with this kind of quick little idea here. I got a ring light up above the axe here, and I marked out 20 inches on my piece of paper. And so bear with me, but I think it's gonna be sloppy, but that's okay. So I think you take the axe, have one light source right above it, directly above it, raise the axe until you are at 20 inches, and then trace more or less. And this is the key here. Trace the middle of the shadow. And if you can, I mean, try to trace the outline. It's gonna be skinnier. Right there, it's flatter. Comes out, goes in like that. Okay, now here's the key. So you got kind of a rough idea. I can use this now as a reference, right? I know that the front is flatter, so I can make it flatter. Just cheat it, you know, boom, right? So this is flatter now. I can see that backside's pretty flat there, so boom. Make that backside pretty flat. Now, to deal with this skinniness, that was the whole point of me trying to draw in this center line. So I'm gonna take red, so we can distinguish this. And I do like the angle here, but I'm gonna take my red and I'm gonna use my red to actually center. I'm not centering this center line anymore. Now I'm basing center off of the two outside edges because I do like the way that that's shaped. So if it matches up, great. If it doesn't, see right in here, it doesn't. I'm coming off of that center line. Don't get distracted by your original center line. Yep, I'm liking this, I'm liking this, I'm liking it, I'm liking it. Okay, that's good. And then now here is the rest of my idea. You would take your measurement of whatever the width you want the handle to be. Let's say we want the handle to be 1 inch at the thinnest. You would take your ruler. No, that's not really a great line there. And you would actually plot out based on your red center line. Bam, bam. So it's gonna start sweeping here, right? So remember, red's lining up the center, you're going half an inch, all the way across. Where did I lose it? There it is. Bam, bam. This is actually pretty close. And then you're just gonna do that all the way down, keeping your proportions decent, and then you're gonna probably have to do a little bit of eye work, right? So I'm liking that, I'm liking that. And then this is where you're gonna connect the dots, right? I can see this is gonna sweep more out than it is right here. And then this one goes in like that. I do kind of like this front line. Just needs to be a little bit more swept here. And there you go. That's kind of the same exact handle, just 20 inches instead of 14. You can play with the thickness once you have this down on the paper. If it looks too thin in here, obviously you can just make your mark. Thicken it out, you know, until you like it. But I don't know. It's a thought, right?